Hello, Eric. So, now I received a second letter. Here it is. Dear Max, did you get this letter too? How is that possible? I was sure it would come back to me. Imagine the post office worker in Paris looking at the map, trying to figure out what to do with this letter. What route did it travel? What countries did it pass through? Who are these people along the way who figured out how to get it to you? What are their names?
Letters to Max is a film about a state that is unrecognized. So the question of borders of an unrecognized state means the borders themselves are unrecognized. What does it mean for a border to exist if people don't recognize its existence? A border is a line. It's immaterial. It doesn't actually have a physical representation in the real world unless somebody builds a fence. But mostly it's a symbolic line. And so what happens when a symbolic line doesn't generate consensus? Some people think it exists. Some people think it doesn't exist. Perhaps in some of these films that I've shown, there's this idea of the border between cinema and militancy, or cinema and politics. Where does cinema end? Where does the politics begin? At which point is the film itself a political gesture, as opposed to a gesture about politics? Maybe this frontier is interesting to think about. The films are trying to certainly fill holes in understanding, in my own understanding of certain political constructs or political stories and legacies. And then you have to decide how you fill that hole. You have to find a form that is adequate to the mess of the situation that you're trying to represent.